Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Pringleton Model Railway. Whether you're here for the first time or returning, thank you for stopping by. Your support is really appreciated. It's summer, it's the end of season 4, we've made it to episode 26 and we have brought back the big guns. It's Jack Wright, everyone.
Hi guys.
So today we're taking a look at the workhorse of our fleet, our rather nice little Class 47.
47.
Yeah, our Class 47 loco. So sit back, pour yourself a drink and enjoy. Welcome once again to the Pringleton Model Railway. Okay then, so let us get straight in here with a look at Pringleton Model Railway's Class 47 as already trailed. And here it is, in pride of place, standing on this box, the Class 47 Hornby Railroad. It's number 47749. It's the city of Truro, and it's in this lovely Carlos Rail Freight yellow and orange livery. It is Hornby number R345. Now, there's been many reviews of this loco and the Hornby Class 47 railroads on YouTube. So just a little bit of a take of my own on this one, really. Always wanted a Class 47 when I was a kid. Had my model railway back when I was a boy, but never had one. Had a Class 25, had a Class 37, had an HSD and a Hymek, but never a Class 47. So delighted to have picked this one up. And it is one of the few things that was purchased new for Pringleton Model Railway. It's based on the old Lima tooling, and in the predecessor to Pringleton we did have a Lima Class 47 in a grey rail freight livery, which was very nice indeed, but this is much more refined. It has got, I would say, I mean, it's not super detailed, but my view is that it's got a lovely paintwork, some great detail marked on the body, safety panels, hazard warnings and so forth. And in my opinion, for this type of model, the fronts look particularly good. Really nice detail on all the grab rails, the wipers, and the glazing is pretty flush. We see down here it's got NEM pockets or NEM pockets for the buffers, and it's got the standard rather nice medium style ones, so not these whacking great Hornby ones or Lima ones of old. So let us open it up, and just like the original Lima one, you have to deftly remove the 4 buffers. Okay, so here we are with the shell off, and inside, okay, so anyone that had, like me, an old Lima one with the heavy grinding pancake motor would have been instantly impressed here that that is all gone, and it's got a nice new bogie motor type arrangement there, which is sort of Hornby classic stuff for their lower end railway stuff. It is, I believe, a 3-pole motor. It crawls quite well, reasonably well for that sort of thing. Not a massive slow speed, but it is very efficient. And what's crucial is that it's got all-wheel pickup on both bogies as well. So that's just great, because that makes it a reliable runner over point work and dead frogs. And it hasn't needed to be fitted with a stay alive. It is, of course, beautifully, compared to the old stuff, DCC ready. Plenty of space for decoders, and here you can see we fitted an old Hatton's decoder and positioned that down there with a bit of black tack. The wires in these Hornby ones, they're very thin and very fine and actually quite fragile, so I've tacked those down as well. This hole, back in the day, back in the Lima day, that would have been a whopping great weight, and I believe that some of the Hornby Class 47 railroads have a TTS sound, and that's where you put a speaker, but not this one, and we don't have any sound on Pringleton at present. Now, The thing that struck me immediately when we started running this and when I got it out of the box was, oh my goodness, it was so light, light as a fairy feather. And to be honest, it felt too light. It just sometimes didn't make contact. My point work and my track work isn't perfect, but it was so light sometimes it lost traction. So back in the day, we'd have had a whopping great weight here to keep that contact with the track, but not on these ones, and it's a loss. So what I've done is I've put some lead weights in there. They can still be removed in future if I decide to go for sound or something like that. And it has weight, of course, at this bogie where the motor is, but the other end was the one that was lifting. So here, again, I've added just a little bit of weight over the bogie, and that small change transformed its running to be super reliable. So there we have our model, and as I say, for a lad who wanted a Class 47 on his layout when he was 6, 7, 8 years old, hey, it only took, what, 45 years to get one on Pringleton, but well worth the wait indeed. So that's our model, looking pretty good, I'd say, Jack.
Not bad at all.
Excellent. So to learn a bit about the history of the real-life Class 47, we sent Jack up to the National Railway Museum in York to find out a little more.
So here we are at the National Railway Museum in York, and this fellow on my right is Mallard, but what we're really here for isn't Mallard. No, it's much more exciting. It's a Class 47, Prince William.
The legendary Class 47 was a true titan of the 1960s railway modernisation era here in the UK. Designed by Brush at Loughborough, the prototype appeared in 1962, and over the following 6 years, more than 500 further examples were built between Brush and Crewe Works. Originally known as the Brush Type 4, these all-purpose 2,750 horsepower diesel locos could handle everything from mixed freight to express passenger services. Right from the start, there were differences in the class, principally around different capabilities for train heating. Locomotives equipped with electric train supply, ETS, or with both steam and electric train heating equipment became Class 47-4. This beautiful example at the National Railway Museum was built in 1965. Originally numbered D1656, it was renumbered 47072 in 1974 and then 47609 in 1984. The loco was then named Firefly in August 1985 and finally renumbered to its present 47798 and renamed as Prince William in May 1995. Back here at Pringleton, our Class 47 was originally numbered D1660 and has borne the numbers 47076, 47625 and 47749. A Class 47-7, this loco has long-range fuel tanks, can operate push-pull passenger services and can hit speeds of up to 100 miles an hour. It's carried the names Resplendent, Atlantic College, De Merza and, here of course, City of Truro in the eye-catching livery of Colas Rail. 47749 continues to work the rails to this day, with GB Rail Freight, who acquired it from Colas back in 2015. 50 years of sterling service and still going strong, I give you the Class 47, truly a legend of Britain's railways.
So now it's time to take a look at our Class 47 in action in our musical showcase. So there we have it, our model and a bit of history on the Class 47 prototype from Jack. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Excellent. Now that about wraps it up for this episode, and indeed wraps it up for this season. We are going to be taking a little bit of a break over summer, but we're aiming to be back in September. If you've enjoyed this episode, please don't hesitate to like, comment and subscribe. Your support really makes the difference to us.
Yep.
And of course, we've got plenty of other episodes for you to take a look at if you haven't already done so. So until we see you again, thank you again for watching. Take care, look after yourselves, and bye from us. Cheerio.
Bye.